people. I didn't want to cut my hair and try these looks because my hair doesn't grow that fast. So I decided, you know what, let me go out and shop for some wigs. And I never liked the wigs that I was shopping for. They were either too stiff, they didn't move. After I wore them a couple times, I had to throw them away. So I said, geez, I love wigs. Why don't I create something? So I decided to just go for it.
Well, speaking of, you know what's really fun about this one? Most of it is actually my real hair.
Yes, it is.
All I'm wearing is a little clip-in bang right here in the front that's blending into the rest of my look. And that's what I love about what you do, Sherri Shepherd, is that not only do you share your passion and your love for us about how transforming your hair can be. Maybe you just want a great style. Maybe you're not looking for a whole wig. Get the clip-in bangs, because bangs are a huge
Let me tell you, if you cut your hair
and
you make bangs, that, like you said, that is a commitment. I love the clip-on bangs because it's easy. It's 3 little clips you clip in your hair.
Yep.
No commitment.
None.
You can take these bangs out, and if you decided to wear your hair in a ponytail,
right?
Oh my gosh, you could. I love it in a ponytail.
And then you can get the height up here, and then you've got these cool chic pieces
on
coming down on the side, like they do in the movies and on TV.
You know who's got some really great bangs?
Who?
The 50 Shades of Grey. What's her name? Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
The Dakota. She's got the woman of little ill repute.
She's
so
got
if you want to
the
get your little
sassy
masochistic fantasies going on a little paddle.
We're not 50 Shades of Grey. We got 2. 2 shades, or maybe 1. Do we only have 1? I think we have 2 shades of gray.
We have 2 shades.
Okay,
we don't have the 50 shades.
And by the way, this is the most affordable way, the least expensive way to get one of these pieces at home and just try it out. It's only $23.74. I'm sure you've spent more on like a bottle of hairspray at your local food store.
I love the fact when I go out and I just don't feel like, if I don't want to do a wig, I will put my hair in a ponytail and I put these clip-on bangs and it's absolutely, I'm chic.
Yeah,
as soon as I go out.
Okay, so here are your colors. So here's our 2 shades of gray that we were talking about. We've got our silver gray and our black and gray. We have our dark platinum. We have our caramel blonde. And then we come up here, we have our golden blonde, our light ash brown. And as you're looking at these, if you're saying, I'm not so sure, you can always go to QVC.com and look more in depth if we're going too quickly. Auburn blonde, that deep red shade of the copper auburn, the dark brown medium red, and then last over on this side, this is my color that's blending the most with my hair, which is that auburn highlight. Then we have the blonde auburn brown, and this one is more blonde. Then we have the medium brown gold, which is more brown, but there are some highlights. The dark brown, and then on the bottom we have the natural black. It's under $24 to give yourself the most killer bangs, because you know what? As we take a look at our ladies, the most killer bangs really start halfway back on your head. So you have to sacrifice a ton of hair around your face for those thick bangs.
To get the bangs.
Exactly.
And some people don't have the thickness in their hair.
They
I don't have thickness in my hair.
Yeah.
To do bangs. They look really crazy, but you can wear them, you know, now a lot of people are wearing bangs and they hit their eyes, or you can wear them, you can pull it up a little bit so that they don't hit your eyes, so like me, so I can see when I'm driving. That's the one thing I hate when I'm blinking, I'm going, these bangs are too long. So you get to place the bangs where you want.
Oh, and I'm going to grab this right here
grab
because
that bang.
as we're taking a look at the ladies, it really is. And you know what? As I'm taking a look at her hair color, this matches her so well, but what's cool is that it's not exact, and that's the way most people highlight their hair. They put the highlights right around the front.
And you can't tell that it's a bang. But now she's doing her bangs so that this is what a lot of the girls are doing now, that they're very wispy on their eyebrows. Me, I can't wear my bangs like that because like I said, I cannot see.
You're down really far.
I gotta bring them up a little bit higher.
Yeah,
like see, yours are up a little bit higher.
Yeah, right above my eyebrows.
I gotta live life without hitting somebody. So this is
$23.74.
There we go.
This could be for you. This could be if your daughter is thinking about maybe cutting her bangs. I would be willing to spend 24 bucks to give my daughter the chance to see what she looks like with bangs.
Marsha Brady cut her hair? Or was that Jan? She cut her hair and it was
was it Jan?
I think it was Jan Brady.
The lemon juice and the bangs.
Cut her hair. It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Don't cut your hair.
Oh my gosh. And then we have our Katya. And look at what she's done. She's pushed it back behind her ears. Look what Katya did with her hair. And I love it. It's such a different look from what we just saw. And you know what? And I want to show this too here for a second. So what you're seeing on Katya are the bangs themselves that are forward. Here are the actual bangs on the piece, and then there's the longer pieces that taper on the sides, and she's actually pushed them behind her ears for a different look. So she's really just getting the bangs that start from here and come down. Because you know what, Sherri, I have tried a myriad of bangs in my life. And I had more of a hate relationship than a love relationship with them because I
Yeah.
had the thing where it looked like they were rolled over a can.
You never really
They
get the
just-
perfect bangs when you try to do them yourself.
And then when the humidity hits it, I get a weird cowlick.
Forget it.
They do a funky thing. They're splitting in the wrong spot.
No cowlicks.
No, no cowlicks.
Not at all.
Just fullness, actually just roundness and fullness, which is what we want. We want the round, full forehead of the 40s, but if you're not naturally given that, these bangs will give
Then
you
you
that
got
look.
it. I love the thickness.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
thickness. We're gonna show you
Ooh
the
la
shade chart
la.
again in a second. Oh, and like
Look
you
how
mentioned,
chic.
putting your hair up. We're gonna show you that in just a second
Yes.
after we show you the shade charts. Here are some of your shades, the natural black, dark brown, the copper auburn, some of your blonde shades. So these are the darker into the medium reds. And then we're gonna show you the next slide, which has the blondes and the 2 gray colors. Because this is one where you do want to blend in. When you're putting on a full wig, it doesn't have to be exact because you're covering everything.
Yes.
Here you do want it to blend a little bit.
You want it to match your color.
You want it to complement.
Unless you're like somebody who likes to have red bangs and black hair.
Right.
Then we got that
And
too.
we can do that for you
You
too,
can do that as well.
if you want.
But you really want to match your
But
natural
you
hair
said
color.
something about pulling your hair back because if you don't have bangs and you pull your hair back, you can kind of look like Evita. It looks very kind of
Yes.
severe.
Now this is
So
a very
here-
beautiful upswept do. With
Beautiful.
bangs.
And
if you take the bangs off, it just looks but it takes it to another level.
Because look, this is what we were talking about. Great killer
Yes.
bangs are not just fringe here because then that would be too sparse. You need coverage. So if you were to cut this on your own head, you have to start like back by the ear, and that's a lot of hair to sacrifice for this unless you have
And
a
then
ton
3
of
days
hair.
later, you're gonna be like, why
And
did
then
I
they're
cut
in your
my
eyes.
hair?
Yeah.
It's in my eyes. But you can pull it. This is what I love about the bangs. You can pull it up so it's not in your eyes, or you can bring it forward.
Can we
if
just
you want
turn
the
you
wispy.
to the side? Because
There we
take
go.
a look at this. She's got
Very
her
natural
updo,
looking.
and if she didn't have this piece or didn't have the bangs, it would
She could
just
put it up,
be,
and
be
it still
fine.
looks.
But look at how slimming this is on the face. Just to have that one piece and then
Hanging
the roundness
down.
there, it makes everyone's noses look smaller. And you have the bangs.
I didn't know that.
When you have a little roundness in the front that sticks
It
out,
makes
it makes
the
the
nose
nose
look smaller. Great
It's the
selling
truth.
point.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't even show you, and that was my fault because I was carrying it around with me, but I was looking at the ladies. There are 3 clips on here that are like the ones that you sort of bend